And there's a look up at what I guess is the now on hold 1 Bloor West project. Right across the street from 1 Bloor East. And on the right is 2 Bloor East. And there's a 35-story office tower attached to this complex, which used to feature a Hudson's Bay. That was built in 1974. And that Bay department store closed down last year. And hello there, it is Friday, October 20th. The time is 1:31 p.m. and the temperature right now is around 14 degrees Celsius. And this is Bloor Street East. There's a guy running in the bike lane for some reason. And for this one, I'll be going for a walk through the second largest underground network in Toronto after the Path, which is located under the financial district. And then I'll be heading over and passing through a 1970s doomed shopping mall that is very much stuck in time. And that one will soon be redeveloped. And that is Cumberland Terrace. So this is right at the very north end of downtown. And just on the left is the newly opened W Hotel. Originally on that site was, I think, called the Plaza 2, a hotel related to the Park Plaza in Yorkville, which later became a Marriott. And that shut down, I think, in 2019, and it was extensively renovated, and the W opened up last year.
Oh, that is, yeah, that's it.
And as you can see, it is raining lightly. There's a supermarket there, the Market by Longo's. And this complex I'm about to enter is attached to Bloor-Yonge subway station, the busiest subway station in the city, and for that matter, the entire country. So this is Park Road and Bloor, so I'll be entering at the northeast corner of the property. There's a couple of car rental shops here. So this is not the old shopping mall I talked about. That is Cumberland Terrace. And a place called Midtown Dental. It's an odd choice of name. I guess technically we're in Midtown. We are on the north side of Bloor Street, which means we're north of downtown, although I don't think anyone refers to this area as Midtown. Just want to make sure that camera lens is holding up from the rain. It looks like it survived. So there's a food court here. Again, this whole complex used to be anchored by a Hudson's Bay department store, which has recently closed. And this is a lot busier and more lively than the food court we'll be seeing at Cumberland Terrace. You even have a water refill station. So you can see where the department store used to be is all boarded up. I'm not sure what exactly will be going into that spot. And that used to be an entrance into the department store. And the W Hotel is just on the left. There's also a residential tower. And a liquor store. And there is where you would enter Bloor-Yonge Station and have access to line 1 and line 2. But we'll be skipping that. Although we can walk all the way to Bay Station without ever stepping foot outside. I think that used to be a MAC cosmetics store on the left. And you could head out there and head up to the intersection of Bloor and Yonge. That'll take you up to that 35-story office tower. And another car rental shop. You could head up to Yonge Street there. But we're going to head down into a very dated shopping mall, the Cumberland Terrace. And this opened back in 1974. Although I guess technically this is 2 Bloor West right now. All right, let's head around this way. There's a lot of unique smaller retailers here. We have a sign there, Bay Subway left, washrooms left, food court left. Ironically, this is on some of the most valuable real estate in the entire country. It's in the Yorkville neighborhood, known for a lot of high-end retailers. That will lead you into the Holt Renfrew Centre, a very high-end Canadian department store. There are plans to build 3 towers and new retail in the spot. There'll be 72, 65, and 51 stories accordingly. And I think the imminent doom that is pending is definitely scaring away a lot of potential retailers from setting up shop here. There's a salon. Guy making a YouTube video. We've got some neat history covering up some of the vacant spots here. When I'm done filming, I might actually come back here and have some lunch. Mr. Biryani House. I have to wonder how many of these places will ever reopen. Probably none of them.
Used a hammer. What?
But this decor is straight out of the 1970s. This mall's never undergone a major renovation or facelift since then. Here you could head to the main floors and concourse levels, or the main floor and concourse level. Ooh, it does not smell good here. This is Cumberland Street. And there used to be another mall called the Arcade right across the street from here, attached to a parking garage, but that has made way for condos. There's the Pilot, an excellent bar. There you can see the proposed development. Let's go poke around this level. I'll eventually head back down into the basement. And over here you can enter the subway or head down to Bay Street. It's definitely a bit more lively. And it looks like the escalators would have been an option. Asia Arts and Interiors. But I think this would have been quite nice back in the day when it was first built. There's a lot of natural light. Picture frame. You have to wonder what will happen to a lot of these businesses. It's not like they have affordable options they can move into when this place closes in the area. And again, we are smack in the middle of some very prime real estate. That's the Four Seasons Hotel right over there, and residences. I think my shoelace is making a bit of noise. Let me just adjust that. There are offices up on the second floor. I think there used to be a language school up there at some point. Elevator to Bay Station. right, I think it's probably best to head back down. I get the feeling that it's a bit of a museum more than a shopping center. All right, we went that way through the food court last time. Let's head this way. So this is connected to Holt Renfrew. There's an Aritzia. See how much nicer this area is. I was just shielding my camera from that security guard with the phone. There's a Timmy's. All right, so we are already here. That's just the food court over there. So that is pretty much it for the Cumberland Terrace Shopping Center. But we can head over into another connected part, the Manulife Centre. And that too was completed back in 1974. That's a 51-story residential building. There's a movie theater, a large Indigo Books, the first Canadian location of Italy in that spot. I don't think this area here is in any jeopardy of that redevelopment. Access to Bloor Street that way. And then I'll lead you over to the Manulife Centre, but let's just go down this way for a minute. This part definitely has a more modern feel to it. You could head up to Aloe, which used to be a Gap. And into Bay Station, and there are those escalators. So I think that's most of Cumberland Terrace covered, well, the first two floors. I don't normally backtrack in these videos, but we're gonna do that and pop over into the Manulife Centre and take a quick look around there. sometimes when I plan a walk around a shopping center or the path, I spend some time thinking of a route so I can cover as much ground as possible without duplicating. This is one of the ones where I just kind of showed up and went for it. And now it's time to walk underneath Bloor Street. And there's a patio up on the 51st floor called the 180. It used to be called Panorama. I've been there when it was under the old name. That offers up a spectacular view of the city. There's Italy. Shoppers Drug Mart. You can tell we're in a much fancier shopping center.
Remember when I started working here?
It's a large Indigo bookstore. There's also a Bay Bloor radio. And a Loblaw City Market. So if you want something a little nicer and higher end than your typical Best Buy experience, that would be a good place to go. Let's head up these escalators. There's an Earl's, and that is Bay Street over there. Bougie coffee shop. The movie theater is just up there. Cineplex Odeon. There's Over the Rainbow, a popular clothing store here. I've heard people talk about it before, but I've never actually been. I think there used to be like a Herman Miller chair store. Or maybe this is what I was thinking of. You can buy a Tempur-Pedic pillow for 154 bucks. It looks like the rain is coming down a bit stronger now. So this is the Mink Mile. There's that Holt Renfrew department store that we walked by not too long ago. But it's raining pretty good, so I think I'll wrap this one up. I hope you enjoyed this one, walking through a trio of different connected complexes. To Bloor East, Cumberland Terrace, and, well, we can't see the tall tower, but the Manulife Centre. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below if you wish to support the channel as I lose my voice. There's links to my Patreon and YouTube channel membership down in the description. I have an Instagram account at Johnny Strides, and there is a super thanks button appearing below the video if you wish to say thanks that way. I'm gonna get my camera to a drier spot. Maybe we'll just wrap it up and stop recording. Anywho, thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. And wonder just when construction will resume on Bloor West. Anywho, thanks for watching, guys. Yoink.